Cal Cates from Healwell here. I just wanted to take a minute to answer the question that some of you have actually asked us and that some of you may be wondering, when is Healwell opening? We've certainly been open, creating education content and doing what we can to support the massage therapy community, actually globally, as it turns out. But as far as our service programs, we remain closed, and we're not really sure when we will reopen. It's not really a matter of setting a date. There are a variety of factors that are going to inform that decision. The first is that many of the facilities where our therapists do their hands-on service work are still struggling with a lack of personal protective equipment for frontline providers. So until those supplies are at a place where there is enough for people who are not frontline providers to be supporting care, which is what our therapists do, we will not be able to go back into those facilities. Our population is also very high risk. If a Healwell massage therapist is giving you a massage, it's because you're living with a chronic or serious illness, it's because you're recovering from an illness or possibly in the hospital. All of those things put you at high risk for disease transmission when it comes to COVID-19. So that adds a level of concern, and we're talking that through and figuring out ways to make that as safe as possible. When we go back, people will assume that it's safe. We have built those relationships of trust, and people believe that our therapists would not work with them unless it was safe. So we're waiting until we know we can put the right things in place to make it as safe as possible. We know there's no such thing as completely safe, but there are many things we can do to ensure the safety of the people we work with, and we are not in a place where we feel like we can do that reasonably at this point. Our therapists also work in a variety of locations. So many of our therapists work at 1, 2, 3, maybe as many as 5 hospitals. Going between facilities is something that has been marked by many of the agencies that are trying to create protocols for maximum safety as something that increases risk. So we have to change our business model and look at putting a single therapist in a single location so that none of our therapists are working at different hospitals or different facilities. We're also in a hot spot. In the Washington, D.C. metro area, we have one of the highest infection rates and death rates in the nation, and we continue to see some of our numbers go up. So we really want to see those infection rates come down and stay down before we feel like we can go out into the community and into the hospitals to provide the care that we provide. We will keep you updated. We will, it's a constantly changing landscape, but we will do our best and know that when Healwell opens and goes back to touching patients, we will do it with the utmost safety and consideration. Thank you for sticking with us.